Is your hut on fire today? The story is told that the only survivor of a shipwreck was washed up on a small uninhabited island. He prayed feverishly for God to rescue him. Every day he scanned the horizon for help, but none seemed forthcoming. Exhausted, he eventually managed to build a little hut out of driftwood to store his few possessions and protect himself from the elements. One day, after scavenging for food, he arrived home to find his little hut in flames, with smoke rolling up to the sky. He felt the worst had happened, and everything was lost. He was stunned with disbelief, grief, and anger. He cried out, "God, how could you do this to me?" Early the next day, he was awakened by the sound of a ship approaching the island. It had come to rescue him. "How did you know I was here?" asked the weary man of his rescuers. "We saw your smoke signal," they replied. The moral of this story: it is easy to get discouraged when things are going bad, but we should not lose heart, because God is at work in our lives, even in the midst of our pain and suffering. Remember that the next time your hut seems to be burning to the ground, it just may be a smoke signal that summons the grace of God. And we know that all things work together for good, to them that love God, to them who are the called, according to his purpose. Romans 8 verse 28. You may want to consider sharing this because you never know who feels like their hut is on fire today.